Welcome back to Facebook Live. I'm Benjamin Griffin. Our next interview will be brought to you by the New Dynamics Master Sales Class. This amazing 5-day event, developed and taught by active and energized sales leaders in our industry, leaders like Jeff Wodicka, CIC, and other life-changing mentors, is coming to the Dallas area in October. Get ready to be immersed in a proven sales process through practice opportunities, role-playing, and individual coaching that simply cannot be provided in a regular 2-day program. For more information about this New Dynamics Master Sales Class, visit our website at scic.com. Joining me now is our next guest, Ms. Kate Norris. How are you doing today?
I'm well. How are you?
Pretty well. So this is day 2 of the Mega. What brought you here to Florida?
I was asked by the team at the National Alliance to teach a class, and we taught about evolving in the evolution process of an agency to handle disruption that's coming our way.
So the evolution process from, say, the creation of the agency until its heightened success, or just all the major things that can kind of occur along the way?
All the major disruptions that are coming, whether it's insurtech, millennials coming into the agency, average age of the industry being 59, and those aging out, and how do we think about where our agencies and our industry is going over the next few years.
So you're talking maybe about data breaches and anything more along the lines of HR disputes and things of that nature?
No, more of how can you create a culture in your agency to be a service culture so that the agency is around for tomorrow.
Okay, and as a CPRM grad,
yes.
How do you apply that to this particular field?
Serving the ultra high net worth client requires a hands-on approach. It requires absolute service and excellent execution across the entire spectrum.
You sound very much like Beverly.
It's what it takes to be successful and to sustain and build the client base.
And has the response been pretty good so far from this seminar?
Absolutely. I think folks were kind of coming into the session a little inquisitively, and they walked away going, well, I might not be an agency principal, I can still affect change in how we execute in our organization.
So the constant thing we hear is those pesky millennials, getting them into the industry.
Yeah.
How do we do that?
I think we need to tell them why we do what we do. I think just saying it's insurance. I manage the balance sheet for a family. I protect the family. That's the difference versus I sell insurance and I sell home and auto. That's pretty boring. We have to get people excited about a field we're really excited about because it is interesting, and really it's protecting the familial balance sheet and then the business owner balance sheet.
And the money's pretty good too.
And the money's not bad.
Okay. So back to your passion of this sort of thing. How did you get started in this industry?
I got started actually not too long ago. I actually came out of the wealth management and family office space. And I called up a colleague of mine, he was a client, and I said, I want to work for you. I didn't feel like families were being properly served in our business at the highest end of the market. And he was like, great, come on board, you know all these people. And then I felt like I also couldn't get my message out to enough families, so I went onto the company side. Because I felt like families really needed a true risk manager who understood not just their home and auto, but maybe understood the fiduciary obligations of the family office itself.
So if you could maybe share us a story about some sort of family you dealt with where you really felt like, I'm doing it, man. This is some work that is just truly something that I can do to help give back, if you wouldn't mind.
I think of a family that came to me. It was an RFP situation, and it turns out the family, their net worth is north of 500 million, $1 billion, and they had an incredible collection of insurance policies. They had everything from a direct writer to a mutual to your everyday guy, and this was a billionaire, and he had a $2 million umbrella, and he had over 150 cars and 10 houses, and his exposures well exceeded the $2 million. And so we worked through the whole process, buttoned it up, and he went from, I think, 14 carriers and I don't know how many policies to one carrier, 2 policies, because we were able to do it pretty slickly. And we were able to button it up. And the neat part was they knew that everything was covered, and we thought about all the risks that might come down the pipe. And in fact, it was an interesting family where they didn't insure any of their jewelry. And then we were attending a fundraiser for the family, and the wife standing there with a string of diamonds that would have knocked your socks off. I saw it from across the ballroom, and I walked up and I said, how are things going? She goes, I know I don't have my necklace insured. And I said, that's not my question. My question was, how are we getting out of here with that necklace on you and everyone knowing you were here? And so it changed the conversation from a product to how to protect the family. And I think to me that was kind of the important thing, while making their lives easier.
Well, you were definitely mentioning things I think would very much appeal to a millennial audience. You know, flash, bling, high net worth clients.
Yeah.
I mean, sell me on that. You know, if I was a millennial, either wanting to work for your agency or get into this business, show me where the money would be. I want to work as a millennial in this industry.
You know, it's the difference between selling something in a boardroom to selling something in the dining room or around the pool and at the kitchen table. It's really getting to know people and understanding what they're worried about and just putting together a program to protect them. Anyone can sell anyone a policy. Not everybody can sell somebody a risk management solution. And that's the difference.
Switching gears a little bit, how has your CPRM designation helped you in your career personally?
So I'm on the company side, so the carrier side. I think it has elevated my credibility with my peers, because oftentimes I go into an agency and I'm the family office expert. And everyone's like, I don't even know what a family office is, let alone there's an expert in this. But it's telling them that not only do I know the information, I walk the walk and talk the talk. And I have a credentialing and education behind me to better support it.
Is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, I think that was it.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank
You've been a
you.
splendid guest.
All righty.
That was Miss Kate Norris talking about high-end clients, millennials, and everything under the sun with regards to CPRM. We look forward to our next Facebook Live. Please check back in, and on behalf of Benjamin and Griffin, thank you.